Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we have a Cleveland Cavaliers video. Now, unfortunately tonight, it just didn't end well for Cleveland. I mean, it didn't really start great. They were ice cold pretty much the whole game, but a third quarter run, very promising. And hey, they were in this basketball game the entire time. Despite shooting below 40% from the field, they scored 100 points, and they were neck and neck with Milwaukee for the entire basketball game, especially in the second half. I mean, I thought at various times until maybe especially Rubio's missed layup there late in the fourth quarter, that was kind of the dagger for me. I was like, if that layup's not going in, I'm not feeling too great about it. But up until about 3 minutes to go, the Cleveland Cavaliers were neck and neck in this basketball game. So welcome back to the channel, guys. If you enjoy it, you like Cavs videos, you like NBA videos, I'm the guy. I post at least 2 of them every single day. Cavs Nation, I do want to say, I've posted like 4 Cavs videos in the last 4 days. Cav Nation, man, you guys have been straight up blessing me. We're getting closer and closer to 10,000 subs. All of a sudden, my goal of 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year, 2021, that might actually come to fruition. So if you guys are new here or if you're a recurring subscriber, thank you guys so much. Hit that subscribe button. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button for the algorithm. Drop some comments down below, and let's get into today's video. I think this game was, obviously, so like you're on the road here, but this game, this is one of those games that, like, if you didn't watch it, you're probably not thinking anything of it. Like, I would imagine, and this is something I've learned here in just like a week of making Cavs videos, no one's talking about them. I mean, unless Evan Mobley goes off for a crazy stat line, nobody's talking about it. Darius Garland just dropped 38 the other night. No one batted an eye. Jared Allen had 6 or 7 straight double-doubles. I mean, he's been having a hell of a season, but he's still getting clowned on Twitter for getting paid money. It's like, what is going on here? So that loss against the Utah Jazz, was that yesterday? Wow, time goes by quickly. Man, I don't know why, but that just reminded me, I got this Philly cheesesteak here. I can't wait to eat it. But anyways, the Utah Jazz lost by 1 point. Keep in mind, the Utah Jazz in the regular season, they're literally like the 97 Bulls. I mean, they're just like phenomenal in the regular season. Maybe this year they're not as dominant yet, because I think that's coming. They are also getting a little bit older, but you get what I'm saying. The Utah Jazz are a very, very talented basketball team. And hey, the Milwaukee Bucks won the championship last season. So you got a 1-point loss against the Utah Jazz. And then, I mean, I think tonight's loss, my ESPN's frozen right now. I think tonight's loss was by like 10 points or whatever. Up until the fourth quarter, the Cavs had pretty much stopped Giannis. And this gets me back to my original point where, what are they, 13-12 now? The Cavaliers are a very talented basketball team, and they're going to be relevant for several years. Trust me on that one. For this year, I still stand by it, and I read all of your guys' comments. Thank you guys for all the love. Like, seriously. I read all your guys' comments, and I know that the Cavaliers have Jetty. I know that they have some guys who can knock down an open three. But, man, I'm thinking tonight, I kept thinking this tonight. I'm like, if the Cavs had a player, and I'm not recommending Buddy Hield, but I did get a comment saying like, I think the Cavs should trade for Buddy Hield. And I was like, that's kind of who I'm thinking of. Maybe not exactly specifically Buddy Hield, but I'm thinking to myself, if the Cavaliers had, and the issue with this is you're probably going to substitute defense, which is a huge issue because the Cavs, what are they, the second best defense in the NBA? I mean, the Cavs have a phenomenal defense. So you don't want to mess that up. Get a guy like Buddy Hield. If he's coming off the bench, it's better. But still, a guy like Buddy Hield's defense is not really what you're looking for. But I kept thinking to myself, man, if the Cavs had a scorer, if they had a guy who can drop like 20 and a quarter, a guy who can heat up from downtown, someone who can make 4 or 5 threes if they really needed it. Once again, not exactly specifically Buddy Hield. I'd love to hear some more player recommendations down below in the comment section. But I'm thinking like Cleveland's defense is so talented. It's literally that talented that I'm 100% positive. I mean, what's Cleveland right now? Heading into tonight, I believe they were the 6th seed. They're going to be competing for a playoff spot the whole season. I mean, the whole season. Even if the Cavs went on like a 15-game losing streak, I still think, as competitive as the Eastern Conference is, this Cavs team has a lot of talent. And obviously, you're dealing with injuries. In that 5-game losing streak, you dealt with a ton of injuries. It was like Darius, Lowry, Jared Allen. Like, everyone was getting injured. Colin Sexton's injury, it's almost like giving this a new perspective where it's like you have 3 options, obviously, with Colin Sexton: trade, keep. Two options. I'm not even really trying to talk about Colin Sexton right now. Basically, what I'm trying to get at with the Colin Sexton reference is it's forcing the Cleveland Cavaliers to find ways. The good news is their defense, it got substantially better, in my opinion, because of Isaac Okoro. But then, I mean, you get a casual fan and you look at Isaac Okoro tonight, like team worse, whole team, minus 20 in the plus-minus category. He had 0 points, 0-6 from the field, 0-3 from downtown, only 3 rebounds. He did have 2 steals. But if you're a casual fan, you look at that, you're like, oh, God. Granted, he only played 18 minutes. And I love Isaac Okoro's defense, and he's making them an even better defensive team. But I'll stand by this, man. I fully think that they need just some type of scorer, some type of shooter to help when guys like Isaac Okoro are not making anything. Because Isaac is a little bit more of he's not a little bit, he's a project player. He's going to give you great defense night in and night out. But offensively, this might take a year or 2. It might take 3 years to get him to like a 15-point per game score or something, even double digits. It's going to take a little bit of time. So you're at a crossroads. Do you make a trade for a shooter? Do you sign a shooter? Do you jeopardize the defense? I don't really know. But here's the thing. I mean, what did the Cavs shoot from downtown tonight? 32.6. Not the end of the world. Definitely not the end of the world. But from the field, 38%. Darius Garland didn't really have his best stuff going. 3-12 from the field, 10 points. Even Evan Mobley, where's Evan Mobley? 3-10, only 12 points for him. It really was Lauri Markkanen and Jared Allen in the starting lineup, kind of keeping them in it. And the bench unit did a great job. This bench is very good. I mean, you got Kevin Love, you got Lamar Stevens, you got Ricky Rubio, what did Ricky Rubio shoot tonight? 2-9. Oh my goodness. This isn't going to last long. Ricky Rubio is not going to be this ice cold the entirety of the season. But man, oh man, he has been ice cold in the last, I don't know how many games, but I feel like it's been like almost 2 weeks now that he has been ice cold. But don't get it twisted. This Cavaliers team can compete. Obviously, there's holes. There's holes to fill. They had the 3rd pick in the draft last season. There's going to be holes to fill. But man, I give credit to the GM. I give credit to the coaching staff. I give credit to the players because they're all in. You can tell they play with energy. They play with hustle every single night. They're the farthest thing from an easy win at any point in this season, regardless of who they have, who's injured, whatnot. I can't wait to see what happens to this Cavs team tonight. Tough loss though, on the road, but kind of similar to the Utah where it's like it was neck and neck. There are positives to take from this. That's it for today, guys. If you enjoyed, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate all you guys. Let's try and get this video to like 100 likes because why not? That would be awesome. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.